You learned about posture in the first practice. Bring your awareness inward. Feel awareness of your body from the crown, top of your head to the tips of your toes. Take a slow, long, deep breath in and out. As you learn the first practice, where you saw set up your intention is very important. So please take a minute to set up your intention right. As you learned in the first practice, do a wide rotation of sound awareness. Begin to focus on the most distant sound that you can hear. Let your sense of hearing radiate outwards, searching out these distant sound and following them for a few moments. Move your attention from sound to sound without leveling the source. Gradually bring your attention to closer sounds, to sounds outside this building, to sound inside this building, to sounds inside the room, more closer sound inside you, sound of your heartbeat, your breathing. Feel it a moment. Visualize the four wall of this room, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor, or if you're sitting on the floor or chair, wherever you are. Visualize your body lying on the floor. If you're sitting position of your body, your clothes, your hair, your face. Become accurately aware of the existence of your physical body. As you also learned alternate nostril breathing, do for a while. Place the tip of the index finger and middle finger of the right hand on your forehead, in between the eyebrows, with the ring finger and little finger on the left nostril and the thumb on the right nostril. Use the ring finger and little finger to open and close the left nostril, and use the thumb for the right nostril. Breath in through both nostrils, close the right nostril, and breath out completely through the left nostril. Breath in through the left nostril, then close with the ring finger. Release the thumb on the right nostril and breath out through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril, close with the thumb. Release the ring finger from the left side and exhale through the left nostril. Again, breath in through the left nostril and then close with the ring finger. Release the thumb on the right nostril and breath out through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close with the thumb. Release the finger from the left side and exhale through the left nostril. Again, breath in through the left nostril and then close with the ring finger. Release the thumb on the right nostril and breath out through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close with the thumb. Release the ring finger from the left side and exhale through the left nostril. Again, breath in through the left nostril and then close with the ring finger. Release the thumb on the right nostril and breath out through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close with the thumb. Release the ring finger from the left side and exhale through the left nostril. One more time. Breath in through the left nostril and then close with the ring finger. Release the thumb on the right nostril and breath out through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close with the thumb. Release the ring finger from the left side and exhale through the left nostril. As you learned quiet breathing in the first practice, please do that for a while. Long, slow, deep breath in and then hold for some moments and then slow, long, deep breath out. Exhale and then hold your breath for just some moment. Again, take another slow, long, deep breath in. Hold for some moments. And then slow, long, deep breath out. Exhale. And then hold for some moments. Again, slow, long, deep breath in. Hold for some moments and then hold after. Exhale, slow, long, deep breath out and hold the breath for just some moment. Inhale, slow, long, deep breath in and hold for some big moment. and slow, long, deep breath out, and then hold your breath for just some moments. Again, slow, long, deep breath in, hold for some moments, then slow, long, deep breath out and hold for some moments. Now, don't follow any breathing pattern. Instead, just become observer of your breath. Let your mind and body breath itself. Follow air moving through your body. Just taste your breath, feel it as it is. No control, no reaction. Take it as it is. As you learned in first practice, energy breathing, do that for a while. Let's do it. So 8 inhale and 8 exhale. Take a break for 15 to 20 seconds. Then go for second round. Okay. So take a breath for 15 to 20 seconds. Go for third round. Go for a break for 15 to 20 seconds. Again. Take a break for 15 to 20 seconds. Go for last one. Go for a break for 15 to 20 seconds. As you learned progressive muscle relaxation technique, let do that. Muscles of whole body tight, 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 stretch and clench. Build up the tension, hold the tension, and feel the tension. Then let it go slowly. Blow out all toxin out. Lift your shoulders up as if they're touching your ears. Then gently pull your head back as if to look at the ceiling and hold. Also, clench your fist, mean all fingers pressed against your palms and hold. Tighten as much you can. Now, tighten the muscles in your forehead by raising your eyebrows as high as you can. Hold, squeeze your forehead. Also, smile widely as you can, filling your mouth and cheeks tense. Tighten your eye muscles by squinting your eyelids tightly shut, clenching your jaw and wrinkle your nose. Hold for few more moments. Build up tension, hold tension, feel tension, and then release and relax. Pulling your shoulder back, trying to make your shoulders blades touch. Hold for few more moments. Build up tension, hold tension, feel tension, and then release and relax. Now, tighten the muscles in your stomach by sucking in, mean contract or push your belly backwards. Hold for few more moments. Build up tension, hold tension, feel tension, and then release and relax. Tighten buttocks. Hold for few more moments. Build up tension, hold tension, feel tension, and then release and relax. Tighten your thighs by pressing your knees. Curl your toes under tensing your feet. Hold for few more moments. Build up tension, hold tension, feel tension, and then release and relax. Build up a tension, hold tension, and feel tension. Maintain the tension, then release and relax, letting your muscles be settled and comfortable. Paying attention to the difference between the tightness of tension and the comfort of relaxation. Now we are going to practice some acupressure to balance our mind and body. With your middle finger, presses firmly in circular motion, massage your third eye as you see in picture for 20 seconds. Now intersection between the end of the eyebrow and a straight line extending from the outer corner of the eye called your temple. Massage this spot firmly, circular motion for 5 seconds, both sides at a time, as you see in the picture. Now, as you can see in video, please position your both index finger near the edges of your nostril so you can feel your cheekbones massage at a time both sides of this point for 5 seconds clockwise. Little and deep in between your upper lip and nose. Press firmly for 5 seconds as you see in the picture. Now pull down and massage your earlobe using your index finger and thumb for 5 seconds. Feel for two small symmetrical indentation where your neck meet your skull. Use the pads of your middle fingers to massage the pressure point clockwise for about 5 seconds, both sides at a time. The point as you see in the picture. Now position your fingers on both sides of your jaw and close and open your mouth several times. You need the point where most of the movement happens. Press on this point from both sides at a time for 5 seconds around. As you see in the picture, group of where the neck muscles attached to the skulls apply deep firm pressure toward the skulls and massage it stimulates the area for 5 seconds. At the center of the breastbone, 4 fingers whips up from the base of the bump. In other words, in your heart center, with 2 finger massage clockwise for 10 seconds, as you see in the picture. On the shoulder, halfway between the arm and the spine, let's pinch the shoulder muscles with your thumb and middle finger. 5 seconds, both sides at a time. Flash, flashy pad between your index finger and thumb on its highest point mean close to the bones. In other words, point is located on the highest spot of the muscles where the thumb and index fingers are brought close together. Squeeze hard, firmly 20 seconds clockwise. both hand one at a time. So start one fast, 20 seconds, and then and finish, move on to the next one. Let's move on to the next hand, index finger and thumbs. Yes, on the other hand for 20 seconds. Here, your wrist on your inner arm, your palms should be facing you, and your fingers should be pointing up. Three fingers wide below the wrist, between the two large tendons below your index finger. Use your thumb on front side and middle finger on the back of your hand. Squeeze firmly for 20 seconds. Under your thumb, if you bend your fingers, it is a place on your palm or the tip of your middle finger ends up. Massage this pressure point in counterclockwise circular motions for 10 seconds, both hands, once at a time. So let's start one. Now let's move to the other hand. On the crease of your wrist and directly below your pinky, that's where you need to apply pressure 10 seconds clockwise, both hand, one hand at a time. Let's move to the next hand. The group formed by the tendons of the fourth and fifth finger, as you see in the picture. Apply strong pressure, massage 5 seconds, both hands, one hands at a time. Let's move to the next hand. At your finger widths down from the bottom of your kneecap along the outer boundary of your shin bone. You can find it by putting your hands on the outer side of the leg over your knee with your fingers facing down. The point is between the tips of your fourth and fifth finger, a small dent between the kneecap and between the bones. Massage for 5 seconds, both legs at a time. inner side of the leg. Move 4 fingers up your leg above your ankle. Massage this place clockwise for 5 seconds, both leg, one at a time. Please all showing hereby some of the exercise will not be good for pregnant women because this kind of pressure to the point can induce labor heat. Go for the next leg. On the sole of your foot, 1/3 of the way down from your toes, the middle of your foot. Press this point for 20 seconds with 2 thumbs, both feet, one foot at a time. So start with 1 foot for 20 seconds. Move to the next foot for 20 seconds. Continue long, slow, and deep breath fully in and exhale fully out. Let it go. Keep the navel engaged, belly or diaphragm, contraction and expansion. We are going to begin with equal count, breathing to count of 4 silently in our head. Inhaling with the count 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold with the count 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale with the count 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the count 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it for a while. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue. Now, instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, we are going to chant the mantra out loud from the navel. Choose a mantra that feels good and or has significance for you. Literally anything can be a mantra, but you want to make sure to pick something positive and not too complicated. For example, when you inhale loudly, repeat yourself rising, and when you pause your breath, hold, and you may say when you exhale, falling. The purpose of chanting is to direct your energy. Actively listen to yourself if you are chanting out loud, or visualize the mantra if you are saying it in your head. You can also repeat your mantra at other times of the day if feeling stressed. Let's continue this for a while. So, rising, hold, falling, hold, 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 rising, hold, falling, hold. Now just naturally connect to your breath and don't follow any breath pattern. Instead, let your body and mind breathe for you. Let's do mindful listening. Just listen, don't judge, don't react. Take it as a whole as it is. As we know, all parts of our body is serving us 24 by 7, 365 days a year without asking us a single question. Neither ask for cash nor kind, not even your credit card. Hopefully, time to time, we have some time to send them gratitude, loving kindness, some hug for they're expecting from us. So let's put everything besides your past, future, and your to do list. Let's go for a vacation with your mind and body only. Use the power of amazing visualization ability to induce self love. Begin to imagine yourself full of an abundance of self love. Imagine feeling perfect love of yourself, thanking yourself for all that you are, knowing that you are just right, just as you are. Focus on this feeling of inner peace and imagine that you are breathing out tension and breathing in feelings of love. Now, visualize your own face in a happy and radiant mood. Every time you see yourself in a happy mood, a person in a happy mood cannot become angry or harbor negative thoughts and feelings. Having visualized yourself in a happy frame of mind, charge yourself with the thought like, may I be free from hostility, free from affliction, free from distress. Live happily. As you suffuse yourself in this way with the positive thought force of love, you become like a filled vessels, its contents ready to overflow in all directions. The visualization must be clear and the thought radiation must be cooled well. If the visualization is hurried or the wishing is performed in a perfunctory or mechanical way, the practice will be of little avail. For them, it will be merely an intellectual pastime of thinking about loving kindness, mean loving kindness. One must clearly understand that to think about loving kindness is one thing, and to do loving kindness, to actively project the will force of loving kindness is quite another. By thought radiation is meant, as cited, the projection of certain thoughts promoting the well-being of those persons towards whom one's mind is directed. A loving kindness thought is a powerful thought force. It can actually affect what has been willed. For wishing well being is willing and thus is creative action. In fact, all that man has created in different fields is a result of what he has willed, whether it is a city or a rocket going to the moon, a weapon of destruction or an artistic or literary masterpiece. Tradition of thoughts of loving kindness, too, is the development of a willpower that can effect whatever is willed. It is not a rare experience to see disease cured or misfortunes warded off, even from a great distance, by the application of the thought force of loving kindness. Charity begins at home. If one cannot love one's own people, one will not be able to love others. Sink into this loving kindness towards you for a while. Sending loving kindness to loved ones. Now, bring your awareness to a person you love and have respect and alive. Visualize this person into your mind's eye. Realize you and this person are similar, just like you. This person wishes to be happy. Send all you love and warm wishes to that person. Repeat some assuring phrases. For example, may you live with ease, may you be happy, may you be free from pain. Sink into this loving kindness to loved ones. Sending loving kindness to neutral people. Now think of an acquaintance, someone you don't know very well and toward whom you do not have any particular feelings. Shopkeeper, you and this person are alike in your wish to have a good life. Send all your wishes for well being to that person, repeating some affirming phrases silently. For example, just as I wish to, may you also live with ease and happiness. Just as I wish to, may you also live with ease and happiness. Just as I wish to, may you also live with ease and happiness. Imagine you sit facing an empty chair. In the chair, you picture the person you hate or jealous or your enemy. Visualize as clear as you can. Then you speak to the empty chair. You explain your feelings, thoughts, and understanding of the situation. So hopefully you're speaking back and forth, back and forth. Now things really get interesting after you have shared your side of things. You move to the other chair, then you respond to what you just said from that person's perspective, taking on their own. You may move back and forth between the chairs several times to continue the dialogue. Let's do it. Take your time, no rush. Using this technique helps bring you into the here and now of your present experience. As you verbalize what is going on, the abstract becomes more concrete. As you take on the other person's role, you gain insight into your own perspective as well as theirs. Let's do it. Sending loving kindness to a people you may hate or jealous or an enemy. Imagine a person you don't like. Visualize that person into your mind's eye. Visualize the situation for what you really hate or angry or jealous or fear upon that person. Make the picture more clear you can and acknowledge your true feelings towards him. Maybe anger, fear, greed, hatred, jealousy, whatever it is, locate that sensation into your body. What do you feel that sensation? Maybe near your kidneys or your upper back, in your forehead or in your heart or around the whole body. Locate and identify what it is. For example, if it is anger, and located some parts of your body, so acknowledge it as anger and what that located. And then gradually you'll be able to realize whatever you had for him, even him or her are the same. Both of you want to be happy. So send all your wishes for well being to the person, repeating the following phrases or alike phrases silently. Just as I used to, may you also live with haze and happiness. Just as I wish to, may you live also with haze and happiness. Just as I wish to, may you also live with haze and happiness. As we know, this loving kindness thought tradition has to be more long and continuous, not just you pronounce a reassuring phrases once and it was going to produce the desired result. And so when you are going to focus your attention to radiate this loving kindness thought, we'll see distraction will come in between. The distraction may be another thought or emotion or any other to-do list. First step is called bringing the mind to the object, or initial application, arousing, applying. The mental factor that leave the mind and mental states to its object. In loving kindness meditation, it is the continuous bringing back of loving kindness consciousness to its object. In breath meditation, as we know, the goal is not to keep yourself without thought. You only need to bring yourself back to the present moment of focus on your breath. As soon as you notice a thought has taken your attention, so thoughts are essential here. Noticing them is what brings you into the present moment. Mind wander off for whatever reason, you acknowledge that bring back your attention gently to your breath, right? That's what we are talking about here. This loving kindness thought tradition has to be more long and continuous, not just you pronounce a reassuring phrase and it was going to produce the desired result. What we say, keeping the mind with the object, sustaining, stretching, or sustained application. So, sustain or radiate this loving kindness consciousness continuously onto the sighted person. This can be seen as a dragging or lengthening the flow of loving kindness, which would otherwise stop. In fact, it is a product of continuous arousing. As a result, the momentum of the flow is built up. It continues even after one does not intend to radiate loving kindness. And if one does, a minimal effort is needed. Therefore, one has to try to drag on each aspiration as long as possible so that the loving kindness is continuously flowing onto the person for a long time, sending loving kindness to all living beings. The liberation of mind through universal love. The unliberated mind is imprisoned within the wall of egocentricity, greed, hatred, delusion, jealousy, and meanness. As long as the mind is in the grip of these defiling and limiting mental factors, for so long it remains insular and fettered. By breaking these bonds, loving kindness liberates the mind, and the liberated mind naturally grows boundless and immeasurable. Just as the earth cannot be rendered earthless, even so the mind of loving kindness cannot be limited. Now, expand your awareness and picture the whole globe in front of you as a little ball. Love is endless. It has no boundaries, it has no limit. So send it now out to everyone, anywhere, everywhere. Just as I wish to, may you all live with ease, happiness, and good health. Now, hear yourself saying, when I fully love myself, I am able to fully love others. Each day, I allow my love for myself grow more and more. I honor the joy that comes with it experiencing love. I love and accept everything about myself. Truly loving myself makes kindness easy for me. The more I love myself, the more kindness I send to others. I love every moment of my existence. I have unconditional love within me that overflows in abundance to everyone around me. If I have hurt anyone, knowingly or unknowingly, in thought, word, or deed, I ask for their forgiveness. If anyone has hurt me, knowingly or unknowingly, in thought, word, or deed, I extend my forgiveness. Place a hand on your belly, focus on your belly. You do not have to do anything special or concentrate hard on it. Just observe your belly rising and falling. Allow for your entire body to fully relax. Consciously make your belly expand and rise with each inhale and fall with each exhale. A thought may come and take your focus away, and that's fine. Just bring your awareness back to your belly gently and without judgment. Remember, the goal is not to keep yourself without thought. You only need to bring yourself back to the present moment of focus on your breath. As soon as you notice a thought has taken your attention, so thoughtless is not looking for. So thoughts are essential. Noticing them is what brings you into the present moment. From now on, we follow some higher exercises taught by Mahasi Sadhu on Insight Vipassana, original flavor of mindfulness. Try to keep your mind but not your eyes on the abdomen. You'll thereby come to know the movement of rising and falling of it. If these movements are not clear to you in the beginning, then place both hands on the abdomen to feel this rising and falling movements. After a short time, the upward movement of exhalation will become clear. Then make a mental note of rising for the upward movement, falling for the downward movement. Your mental note of each movement must be made while it occurs. From this exercise, you learn the actual manner of the upward and downward movement of the abdomen. You are not concerned with the form of the abdomen. What you actually perceive is the bodily sensation of pressure caused by the having movement of the abdomen. So, do not dwell on the form of the abdomen, but proceed with the exercise. For the beginner, it is very effective method of developing the faculties of attention, concentration of mind, and insight in contemplation. As practice progress, the manner of the movement will be clearer. The ability to know each successive occurrence of the mental and physical process at each of the six sense organs is acquired only when insight contemplation is fully developed. Since you are only a beginner whose attentiveness and power of concentration are still weak, you may find it difficult to keep the mind on each successive rising movements and falling movement as it occurs. In view of this difficulty, you may be inclined to think, I just don't know how to keep my mind on each of these movements. Then simply remember that this is a learning process. The rising and falling movements of the abdomen are always present, and therefore there is no need to look for them. Actually, it is easy for a beginner to keep his or her mind on these two simple movements. Continue with this exercise is full awareness of the abdomen's rising and falling movement. Never verbally repeat the words rising, falling, and do not think of rising and falling as words. Be aware only of the actual process of the rising and falling movements of the abdomen. Avoid deep or rapid breathing for the purpose of making the abdominal movements more distinct, because this procedure causes fatigue that interferes with the practice. Just be totally aware of the movements of rising and falling as they occur in the course of normal breathing. Up to here, what I explained, if you can practice at least a couple of days and then go for the exercise 2, which is while occupied with the exercise of observing each of the abdominal movements, other mental activities may occur between the noting of each rising and falling. Thoughts or other mental functions such as intentions, ideas, imaginations are likely to occur between each mental note of rising and falling. They cannot be disregarded. A mental note must be made of each as it occurs. If you imagine something, you must know that you have done so and make a mental note, imagining. If you simple think of something, mentally note thinking. If you reflect, reflecting. If you intend to do something, intending. When the mind wanders from the object of meditation, which is the rising and falling of the abdomen, mentally note wandering. Should you imagine you are going to a certain place, note going. When you arrive, arriving. When in your thoughts you meet a person, not meeting. Should you speak to him or her, speaking. If you imaginarily argue with that person, not arguing. If you envision or imagine a light or color, be sure to note to saying. A mental vision must be noted on each occurrence of its appearance until it passes away. After its disappearance, continue the basic exercise 1 by being fully aware of each moment of the rising and falling abdomen. Proceed carefully without slackening if you intend to swallow saliva while thus engaged. Make a mental note intending. While in the act of swallowing, swallowing. If you spit, spitting, then return to the exercise of noting, rising, and falling. Suppose you intended to bend the neck, not intending. In the acts of bending, bending. When you intend to straighten the neck, intending. In the act of strengthening the neck, strengthening. Or straightening the neck, straightening. The neck movements of bending and straightening must be done slowly. After mentally making a note of each of these actions, proceed in full awareness with noticing the movement of the rising and falling abdomen. Hereby, we are closing or sealing the practice for today. I'm thankful to provide me this wonderful, joyful, wholesome opportunity. In the next meditation, we are going to practice exercise 3 and 4. Thanks for thanks a lot.